You still remember last time you spoke about the Zulu kingdom, the Zulu monarch, its formation, how it was expanded, and how it settled into KwaZulu-Natal. It's part of African history, which is so interesting. Today I want to talk about the Mutapa kingdom. The Mutapa kingdom can be also called Mutapa or Mutapa or Mutapa. It's a kingdom that is that was mainly in southern Africa, north of today's Zimbabwe. It was a kingdom that was formed by Nyatsimba Mtota. Nyatsimba Mtota is from the Nyanewa people. He was the army commander in Great Zimbabwe State. So they could go and search for minerals, better places in invading minerals, searching for salt. So they went to Zambezi Valley, which is north of Zimbabwe. So him and his regiment traveled from around on Masvingo to the north of Zimbabwe to search for particularly salt. So they went that side, then find that this area is not only have salt, but it has some other minerals spreading from that area down there to the Indian Ocean. And then they decided to settle that side and said, we're no longer going back to Great Zimbabwe. So they settled that side of Dande and Tavara, that side. So the Mutapa, it also expanded to the part of Mozambique, but it was mainly formed by the Karanga people. So there's a tie today, the strong tie actually, by those people or other tribes today, which are in part of Zimbabwe and in part of Mozambique by blood. Today is a history that cannot be ignored. So they stay that side is the Mutapa state, but in around 16th century, because it was formed around 15th century, it pushed 16th, 17th, but around 17th to 18th century, they started to have conflicts, internal disputes, or what I can say civil war, because the Portuguese came to that area and they saw that there are rich minerals in these areas. So the kings that side started to accuse one another that you are the puppets of the Portuguese. You are now eating with the Portuguese. You are now selling the minerals, our minerals, with the Portuguese. So they started to fight among themselves. And by that time, it emerged that there's a very powerful guy within the state. His name was Changamira Dombo. Changamira Dombo was a brave leader. He pushed back many of the Portuguese settlers from that time. he fought them, and many of them retreated and went back to parts of Mozambique today, because he was not playing. But you find out that by that time, the Portuguese had already infiltrated the community, and actually that was the decline of that Mutapa state. So it was because of the Portuguese influence in the area, but they came and captured the kings and the heads of those groups. So they could not say anything, the rulers, because they were given clothes, different stuff which they did not know in Africa by that time. And that was the decline of the Mutapa state. Yeah.